Hey, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Pharrell and the Prophet. I can't keep it together here because Scott has spent the last 5 minutes telling me about why he is so fucking infatuated with kettlebells. And I mean, it's riveting. Scott, why don't you share with us?
Well, I just, it's better than you talking about being infatuated with balls in your face.
Well,
You know, I,
true.
I actually, as you know, because you do these Spartan training sessions and video training of all these people. So, how funny is it that you're fucking ridiculing me for wanting to bust my balls and I'm grinding. I do tons of
Yeah.
kettlebells, workouts, and then I lift. I did overheads, deadlifts. I did quads today, and then I shot basket for a mile and a half. Like I was soaking wet when I was done, and I cold tubbed, hot tubbed, and then I had to look at you. So that could
How much are
ruin a
you weighing right
perfectly good
now?
start to the day.
Yeah, no, I understand that. How much you weighing right now? Let's have an honest weigh-in. We should be doing this probably every week for you. But what do you weigh right now?
Well, I got to tell you that I don't like getting on the scale because
That's not what I
it's like a
asked.
psychotic thing that people do it every day. They check their weight every
You
day,
should
like I'm
never
some
get on
kind
the
of
scale.
fighter or something. No, I would
What's
say,
the
without a
lesson?
doubt,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Here's the
I don't.
lesson. Your
Okay.
clothes will tell you how you're doing, Scott. I tell everybody who I train all the time. Your clothes will tell you. Don't worry about getting on the scale. I should not have said that. Oh, I'm just curious how much you weigh.
I'd
But
say,
your
at a
clothes
peak,
will
I
tell you
was
the truth.
240, and then I'd say right now I'm 225.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'm
That's not
definitely
bad.
down. I do over 100 crunches a day at different weights. I do 70 through 100 and then back down. I climb the ladder and I do 100 automatic, sometimes 120. But by doing that every single fucking day, I do it. And then doing the kettlebell stuff, all the stuff around the waist and all the stuff
Kettlebells, yeah.
over the shoulders that
Russian twist.
I'm losing weight. I definitely, and I
Yeah.
play so much basketball. I know you have no body fat, but like I'm a big dude, and so for me to play basketball 4 days a week for 90 minutes, like I played yesterday, 90 minutes, it's no bullshit. Like it's exhausting, but it's well worth it. I love it. Like I live
Do
for
you
it. And
have
then
a
when I don't play, I shoot.
a pen or a pencil in your studio, Scott?
Yes.
All right. So when we're done recording here, do me a favor. You lay flat on the ground and you put the pencil under your right tit. Okay. And you do crunches and you're crunching and you're crunching and then you stretch back and you crunch. And when you stretch back, if the pencil doesn't come out of your tit, you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep doing crunches. So that's called the pencil test for men. And I
So
hope you try that when this is over.
if it doesn't come out of my
If it
tip.
doesn't come out, you've got to keep doing crunches, Scott, because you don't want to have a pencil be able to sort of be stuck under your tit. So what that pencil does, it reminds you, hey, my tits are fat. I need to keep doing crunches.
Well, listen, I do millions of crunches, so
You
I'm not
do?
really worried. I do millions a week.
Millions
I just do. I told you I do at least 120 every single day. So like it's just
crunches.
a month I do a
Hey,
million fucking crunches.
do you do ever do straight leg crunches? So elbows back, heels 3 inches off the ground. Bring your legs all the way into your elbows. Slowly back out, heels 3 inches off the
Yeah, I
ground.
see. I've done
Just
those.
do
They're
10 of
brutal.
those.
They're brutal.
Brutal. Those are
Brutal.
the ones I want you to do.
You used to
Those are
make me do
really tough.
burpees too. I don't like those. I'm too big to
You
do
never
burpees.
like them. Well, the problem with you guys, the tall guys, is it's a short guy activity, right?
It
Because
is.
I can drop to the ground, boom, and get back up. By the time you're descending from the stratosphere with clouds in your hair and all that
It's
shit, and
hard.
get down to the ground, it's way harder for you. So that's a short man thing.
So I did have some things I wanted to talk to you about now that
I
we've
would
got
love
our
to.
workout news
Sure.
in. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about, did you see the guy that went to the TBC Sawgrass in Florida and killed people on
Yeah.
Friday? He started
Yeah.
shooting people at the golf course. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, man? You can't even go to a PGA event now without worrying about getting sprayed with bullets. See, they caught the guy. He stole a car.
Yeah.
He crashed the car. Then he
Yeah.
ran on foot through like the jungle, and they
Yeah.
caught this guy. And it was some young dude, some crazy young dude, fucking lost his shit. I guess it was a domestic dispute. That's what started it, and he didn't give a fuck who he killed. They caught him. Yeah, they finally caught him. He had a good run though. He got away for a while. Like they
How
had to
far?
work to
How long
catch
did
him.
he like? How long did they? How long was he able
He
to
had about a
evade the
20-minute.
cops?
He got away for about 20
Wow.
minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good escape, but then he got busted. Magic Johnson met with the governor of Nevada and other civic leaders in a series of meetings. They want to launch their NBA expansion group in Sin City. It's only
Great
a matter
move.
of time before they give an NBA team to Las Vegas. They've given them
Brilliant.
everything else.
Yeah. And it's been proven. Look, the Raiders blow. But you know what? They've got a base building there. Scott,
Sold
Sin
out every
City is fantastic. Fantastic.
sell out hockey, sell out football. They're going to have this new Shangri-La baseball stadium, and
Yep.
around it's going to be all this entertainment complex and everything else. Like
Sure.
the T-Mobile Arena, where the Knights play, all around it is restaurants and bars and places you can see shows. It's within walking distance of multiple big time, places, casinos, and just literally it's party
It's
central at
fantastic.
night.
I'm
It's
with you.
outside the arena is party central.
Yeah, I mean it is so much fun in Vegas. There's so much shit to do, and like you and I have talked about, like you went to the Sphere, and you had the time of your life at like what, a Grateful Dead show or something. Where else
Yeah,
can you do that? It's amazing.
like Metallica is going to do a run there, and
Oh,
I
you're
talked
that
about
you got to go to that.
October, November. They're going even into uh, December into the new year now. They've added a
Right.
bunch of shows, and then that's it. They're only doing that stretch, but everyone and their brother that matters in, I think, music or even the
Yeah.
leagues like the
Sure.
UFC, the NHL.
100%. Yeah.
Everyone wants to do something at Sphere. And then I heard people saying that a couple things about Las Vegas. One, I heard a report saying that the Sphere was in trouble. That's not
Bullshit.
true. They make
Not
tons of
true.
money, and
Not true.
Dolan owns it. Of course, the
Yeah.
guy that owns
Hey, he did a
the
great job. He did a great job.
great
You know, everyone
job.
picks on it. Great job.
You got to admit, that's the greatest businessman. Like
Ah,
everything he touches turns to gold
yeah.
fiscally. I mean,
Yeah.
the Knicks and Rangers are worth a ton of money. Radio City, the what else does he own? He owns everything.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
the
Scott, they're
Sphere,
splitting the Knicks and Rangers for financial reasons. They're talking about splitting them. They think they can actually bake a bigger price by individual owners. He's talking about breaking apart those two teams from under one organization and having them separate. And it's all about ultimately, wealth continuous as he gets old, continuance. But Scott, they're worth so much money. Real quick, buddy, by the way, my grandson, won't say his name on air here, but my grandson is in a band you'd be proud of. I swear on my life, this is the name of the band, Metallica 2.
like that.
And they played at the Asbury Lanes. A bunch of fucking 7-year-olds played. They were pretty good. And they are called Metallica 2. Swear to
I think
God.
that I think that's fantastic. I'm sure that Papa Het, James Hetfield, will be suing the band soon for using their name. I'm looking forward to that lawsuit. Hopefully, the kids will
Beautiful.
win. One other thing about Las Vegas, no one believes me, including my friend who lives there and actually believes that it's nice there. Anyone that tells you it's nice in Las Vegas is fucking drunk. Okay, here's the deal. People can't sell their homes there to save their ass. Did you know that? Like, if
Yes.
you buy a
Yeah.
house
Right.
in Southern Nevada, in Las Vegas, anywhere around there, I'm
Las Vegas
telling
County.
you, I read in the Wall Street Journal that people can't sell them to save their ass.
Yeah.
The home prices have dropped like bombs
Yep.
in Nevada. In
Vegas.
Las, you can buy a house. I mean, you can buy $1 million houses now for $500,000
Yeah.
because no one can get
It's
rid of them.
actual.
They can't sell them, and people say, "Oh,
Scott, they
it's
overbuilt.
not true." It is true.
They overbuilt, Scott, and it's the same thing. You remember when the crunch hit? What was it, 2008? And everyone looked around and said, in the suburbs of Denver, Scotty, they're like, "Oh, look at all these $1 million homes, and the mortgages against them, partner. People were getting
Underwater.
99% of the cost of the fucking house was paid for by the mortgage company. The mortgage companies were just churning and churning and churning this fucking. They just wanted to make fees, and all of a sudden, when the bubble blasted, they blew up. And Vegas blew up. They were the first to go. Vegas real estate market blows, Scott. Terrible.
Here's another thing about it. No one wants to talk about when you go to Vegas. All they do is fucking fleece you. Every resort, everything on the strip, every casino, everything is an absolute thievery
Fortune.
ripoff. Like, I
It's a
mean, down
fortune.
to water. Water's like $15 for a bottle of water. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a
a
fortune.
candy bar is $10.
Hey,
Everything
Scotty.
is through the nose and it's bullshit. And people are getting sick and fucking tired of it. And they're not going back. People are leaving. They're not going there to party. They don't want to go there to party. It used to be the place to be, and
Yeah, so
now it's
many
such a
options now.
ripoff. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah. Hey, real quick before we go into the games, I sent you all the pictures from the show I did at Fountain Blue there. The
Right.
giant stage, 4,000 people, all this shit. I got to tell you something. Look it up online. Fountain Blue is hemorrhaging money. It took them like 6 years to get the place open.
I
Construction stopped
remember.
for 2 years, Scotty. It was a disaster. And now there's one thing happening. No one goes.
They
No
just
one
passed
goes.
a law down in Miami, the other Fountain Blue, the original,
Yeah.
where they finally got it passed in the local legislature. They're going to build a gigantic water park out in the back of the Fountain Blue. It used to just be pools. I'll never forget. I
Right.
went to the commissioners' ball for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl at the
Sure.
Fountain Blue in the back. I mean to tell you, the prawns were the size of my fucking fist. It
Oh,
was the
I love
greatest
it.
party ever, and there was more
I love
pussy
it.
at that party than anywhere I've ever been in my life. There's
Yeah.
something about Miami, but they're building a gigantic water park at the Fountain Blue in Miami. All right, I wanted to ask you one question before we do the picks. What did
Let's go.
because I know I rolled a perfecto yesterday on the profit plays, and then you had an incredible day as well. I
Yeah,
think you
agree. Yeah.
won
Elites were up, and I'll pull it out for you here. I'm actually gonna pull scorecard for you. But the elites were up. I'm pulling it up right now. Happy scorecard. Saturday profit elite was we were up 4.35 units yesterday. Scott, everyone was
now.
smiling. It was a good day.
And what about the max profit? Was that good too?
It was good. I mean, it was basically a push day, Scotty. No harm, no foul. We hit whiskey and we hit whiskey for that, and we hit pardon me, for Friday max. We hit Ohio State, and we hit what else? I think it just looks like Ohio State,
Yesterday
Scott.
was
We were what am I?
bro.
Oh no, I'm sorry, partner. I pick up that. I'll go back to the beginning. Let me go to max. My thing just blinked on
All
me.
right, so here we go.
Pick up.
Two,
So here,
two.
yeah, ask me again.
Nice. So, how did you do in max play on Saturday?
Yeah, so max play, we were 2-2, Scotty. The prop plays fell to shit. We did hit Wisconsin. We did hit Prairie View on the total, but we had Trey Johnson. We had Alex R. Alex R. just laid an egg. He's been playing good ball, and he just laid an egg. He didn't show up, so we were 2-2 with
Well,
Max.
we were perfect with profit plays. So between the elite and the profit plays, we made people a fortune.
Yeah, actually crazy, Scott, as it was. Profit plays. We were at 4.35 units. We actually lost the game, but we had so much juice going on some of our props. We had Precious Achua. It just blew it away. Scotty, he covered in the first 20 minutes of the game. And we also had Russell Westbrook rebounds. He covered in the first 16 minutes of the game. So we had a lot of action. And Russell Westbrook, we had 1.75 units on, Scott. Made a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah, I think yesterday, at the end of the day, we were 11-9 spreads on the college basketball games, and I was 9-5 in the NHL.
Makes sense. Yeah, I had that. I told you. I told everybody, man, take a look at that St. John's team. I told you that, Scott.
We
They're
hit
no
that.
joke. And
We hit that. They were
they played
great.
well. They played well.
I
All right,
have
let's do some games, partner. Let's give
gonna
out
lose.
some bets. Here we go.
I heard I have people that I play ball with thinking that they're a second round and out team, and I don't buy that. I think they'll make it past the first weekend.
I do too. There's a lot of talent there. And once again, Rick Pitino, they're not babies. Those are grown men with big hanging. You know what? I mean, they're grown men. So we'll see about that. They're not disappearing in the first weekend. All right, partner. Let's go to basketball. NBA, I got for you. Minnesota versus OKC.
I mean, I
Big
just feel
spread.
like that's going to be a really good game, to be honest with you. I think the T Wolves will cover.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, that's too much. Detroit and Toronto, interesting game.
Yeah, I think Detroit will still get it done.
Yeah, I mean they'll probably cover. They played with whoa. I think the last time out they played Toronto, they fucking shit all over their head. Indiana versus Milwaukee, Scott.
I like Milwaukee.
Yeah, the points. I'm not going anywhere near the game. The points make me nervous. Dallas versus Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, monster line there, 16 and a half. Monster.
I mean,
Might
they
be a
got beat
little.
the other day by like 35 points. The Mavericks.
Yep. Yeah. Portland versus Philadelphia. Big
Wow.
spread. Big
Wow. They're
spread.
getting 8.5 at home.
8.5. Yeah, nobody's playing, but yeah, Quentin Grimes should be able to keep that close enough. That's too many points.
All right.
What our beloved Knicks partner? What do you think against a down and out Golden State
Yeah,
team?
I think it's too many points.
Me too.
14 and a half.
Me too. I agree with you. Utah against Sacramento.
I like Sacramento.
I do too. NHL. I'm going to turn it over to you, Scotty.
All right. So, in the NHL today, so St. Louis Winnipeg is part of the profit plays. I like dangerously. God, they just keep stunning me. I'm going to go with the upset. San Jose in Ottawa. I like the Sharks. And I'll take the Canadians at home over the Ducks. Minnesota at home on TNT over Toronto. I like Edmonton at home over Nashville. And the Florida Seattle game is part of the profit play.
Right. Right. All right. Hey, let's move on.
Hey,
We do have some college basketball going
yeah,
on, right?
college drag is really hard today. There's no doubt about it. I know you have
Getting
action
tough. I
on
do, Scott.
the Penn Yale game.
Yale and Penn. Hey guys, take a look at that. And by the way, we're already what 10:20. Scott, I think that game tips at noon, right?
Yeah,
All right. So, hurry up, take a look at the pick
yeah.
and get
One
going.
o'clock, Dayton and VCU. VCU's laying 3.5. They beat them both times they played them. They'd have to beat them a third time. Sorry, and it's 3.5. God, I just think Dayton will cover the number. I think it's going to be a
Wow.
good game. I think it's going to be a really good title game. I really do. And also at 1 on ESPN, Vandy and Arkansas. I got Arkansas today already at 2.5. It's already moved to 1.5. I got
Yep.
them at 2.5. I like Cal to win that game. They have the size and the scoring to beat anybody. And they're going to be a dangerous team in the NCAA tournament, too, Arkansas. And I think Vandy's really good. They stunned Florida. So now
They Scott, they spanked the shit out of Florida. They
yeah, they
did,
did.
bro.
I mean, they killed them. I couldn't believe it. That was a game I got wrong. But you know, I covered against Arkansas yesterday, and I thought, I thought that game was absolutely incredible. I watched it, the Ole Miss game. Ole Miss almost pulled it off, but they covered, and that was one of the big games that we hit. So I'm going to
Yes.
go with Arkansas again in this game today, and then Wichita and South Florida. I'll tell you what, I like Wichita in this game, and I got him at 6.5 this morning. It's moved to 5.5, so people like it. I like the Shockers. I think it's going to be another great final, the American Conference final. And I know they beat them. They both have beat each other. So I think it's just going to be a better game than 6.5.
Too
And
many
then I know
points.
you have involvement in Purdue and Michigan, the Big Ten title game in Chicago.
Yeah, I absolutely do. You know what though? That number right now, I do take gang. Look at that total. Under 149 might be a decent play right now. Listen, these teams can score. We know that they can score, but they're going to tighten up. This is for the marbles. I feel like that number may be a little high.
Yeah,
So that's what you
I'm gonna
got.
refrain from picking a total due to yesterday when I picked the total wrong. I only got like 6 death threats. You know what I mean? So I just I kind of want to live today. So
Yeah, I'm
I'm
so sick of everyone threatening you. Somebody just
I
needs
just
to
want
pull the
everyone to
fucking
you know
trigger.
how I am with people and customers. I love all our fans and customers. I just want you to take that 3-0 perfecto and shove it up your cunt hole.
Wow, that's the way to reach out to your clients and really create that repartee, that back and forth. You're a warm son of a gun. I gotta go.